It's a beautiful day at Mills Motors, 240 Bond Street East in Oshawa. This is the 2017 Sierra SLE 1500 four-wheel drive double cab in the Summit White. It's got an Ecotec 3 4.3 liter direct inject V6 engine and 6-speed automatic transmission. Our first look inside the truck here on the driver's hand side, you've got that nice wood grain trim. You've also got power windows, power locks, power mirrors, and you also have a child safety lock as well. And it's a 10-way driver adjustable seat with lumbar support. And over here on the left-hand side, you got yourself your trailer brake, four-wheel drive selector, and you also have interior and exterior lighting options. And here behind the steering wheel, you'll see your turn signal with intermittent wipers. And on the left-hand side is your cruise control. Now, behind the steering wheel, you have toggles on either side. One of them is to scroll through memory presets for radio stations, and the other side will actually raise the volume of the radio station, like so, while you have your hands on the wheel. And speaking of steering wheels, it's a nice leather-wrapped steering wheel as well. Very comfortable to the touch. And you have hands-free calling options and a driver information center, which we will show you right now what we can do. We're on the info section, and that's exactly where I want to be. And we're going to show you that we have a pair of trip computers. And we also have fuel range remaining, oil life remaining, tire pressure monitoring, fuel economy, all of that right at the touch of a button. Scrolling through to audio, you can actually change radio stations as you scroll through. All of that with your hands on the steering wheel. Same with hands-free calling and OnStar navigation. All of that available at the touch of a button, and you don't even have to put your hands anywhere else but on the steering wheel. That's where it should be when you're driving, right? Let's go to this home screen here and see that you've got AM, FM, Sirius XM, a satellite radio, and to the home screen, the full color touchscreen. You also have hands-free calling options, projection for your smartphone. So selected apps that you have on your smartphone, if compatible, will appear right here on this touchscreen as well. And you also have the full range of OnStar services available to you, OnStar navigation, and there is your text messaging. Should you choose to use that, you can receive some messages while you're on the road. And located below here, we have our CD player and dual climate zone here. This is automatic climate zone, so passenger and driver can set whatever temperature they want, and it's going to remain consistently at that temperature. And we also have our power adjustable pedals, traction control. This here is going to light the bed of the truck so you can work in some darker conditions, and ultrasonic parking sensors are available in this truck as well. We'll get to that in just one moment, but first I want to show you the power adjustable pedals. There we go. So even if you have shorter legs like I happen to have, this truck can be very comfortable to drive. Located below that, we have some storage space. We also have a 12 volts adapter here and a traditional power outlet located below. Now back to those rear parking sensors right here. So what I'm going to do is turn the rear parking sensors on. Let's get a look here in the full color rear backup camera. Now if I was to take my foot off the brake, which obviously I'm not going to do while demonstrating, and start to back up the vehicle and getting closer to that tree you can see back there, once I got closer, I would start to hear an audible tone, which would become more and more frequent the closer I got to something behind me, to just kind of remind you to take a better look at what you are doing with your parking situation. And moving up here to the rear view mirror, you'll see that we do have our OnStar icon there. So again, the full range of OnStar available to you. And we do have our garage door openers located above that. Some interior lighting options, and we also have a handy dandy sunglass storage kit right there. And we also have this button. What does this button do, you ask? Aha! Let's turn this around and see how good of a look we can get here. This is the full powered sliding window. So you can get a good breeze going through there, or air out the passengers in the back of the car if they happen to need to be aired out. I don't know who you got in the back of the vehicle, but maybe they need some fresh air. All right, so that is a good look at what you have inside of the vehicle. And let's check out the back. 20-inch ultra bright machined aluminum wheels on this truck. And you also have these easy corner assist steps here. Gets in and out of the truck, makes it a lot easier. And those are your rear parking sensors, the ultrasonic sensors. And you'll have your trailer and hitch hookups located here as well. It's a locking tailgate. It's a remote locking tailgate. You can even use the key fob to do so. easy lift and lower tailgate system. So that's where they get the name from. Look how easy that was. That's just good marketing right there. You have a bunch of tie-down hooks here located throughout the vehicle, and we told you about those lights that showed you the switch on the inside of the car. That's where those lights are located right there. So you can work away in some darker conditions. And again, how simple is this? One hand on the camera, one hand on the tailgate system, and it's just going to lock into place. I'm going to show you the back seat of the truck in just a minute, but I just want to show you up here on the passenger side. You do have that wood grain trim, power windows, and power locks as well. And you've got that locking glove box located up here with yet another USB. And you have this armrest that flips down, and you've got yourself your cup holders here, and you've also got a charging station for your phone. You can put it there and run cables underneath to the USB and 12 volts as well, and that flips up quite easily. So you can get 3 passengers here in the front and in the back of this vehicle. And once again, they're body colored handles throughout the vehicle. Open it up and you see that you've got the wood grain trim there and some storage space. And you also have space behind for some tablets, magazines, whatever the case may be. And let's just put this armrest right down and show you that we have a 12 volt adapter for the passengers in the back to plug in some devices. And there is that power sliding window once again. Now, you want some more storage space? How easy is this? One hand on the camera and one hand on the seats. That's going to lift right up. So there is a ton of storage space or a ton of passenger space in the back of this truck.